Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've been getting so many questions about this game lately, and honestly, I love that. You guys ask such good questions. Seriously, all of them are super insightful and important. So today we're doing a little Q&A section. Let's talk about everything you've been wondering. Keep the questions coming, okay? I read them all. Why does your map look so empty? Is there nothing to do? The maps on my other video looks empty, but that's just because I've already finished most of the bigger missions in my 540 hours playthrough. That is why you don't see pop-up every 10 steps. And you're never forced to finish any one of these missions in order. You can literally do whatever you feel like, which is one thing that I really appreciate. One day I'm hunting bugs, the next day I'm chopping wood, leaving my 200 other missions on hold until I feel like it. Here's a quick breakdown of the mission types. So the first is the main chapters. There are 4 huge cinematic wuxia chapters, fully voiced. You only need the first one to unlock your estate. After that, play whatever you want. Subchapters, around 7 to 8 per map, tied to big bosses, shorter, about like 30 to 60 minutes each, but some of the flashiest cutscenes are actually from here. Encounters and explorations. They are mid-sized, triggered when you enter a certain area. Some have fancy lighting or camera work, others are in-engine cutscenes. Still fun though. Still very fun. You get to run around, learn things, collect things, give things, help people. I love them. The know-it-alls and unfair affairs, my personal obsessions. No markers, no pop-ups, just noticing NPCs acting weird and deciding to investigate. Sometimes you catch someone cheating or help a cat get his balls back. He was being neutered. And other times you're just like doing your hero stuff, help people to do things that they can't. So yeah, when the developer said they had 150 hours of unique content, let's be real, it's more like 400 and 500 hours. And I still have over 200 quests left. How much of what you're saying about the estate was role-playing? How much of that was real? So yes, my employee does actually work for me. They earn in-game money. They actually was on site doing things. They use the stuff that I built and sleeps in the bed that I assigned. The money goes towards more houses, upgrades, furnitures, adulting stuff. As for the roleplay part, when I say I store my cat's employees' clothes and treats in the closet, that part was me imagining things. And I have no idea if the kitty was artistic. I just love imagining that he was actually doing calligraphies. Tragic, I know. I also talked about teaching my employee kung fu or like taking them to trips. These are actually real as well. It's like a small cutscene in like a small mission thingy in your estate. So you just watch a cutscene and sometimes like their work improve efficiency and stuff. So yeah, I love doing that. You should too, as this is us enjoying a nice dinner. So what can you build outside of your estate? Someone asked if you could basically build your own little scenic spots, like, hey, this place feels empty, let's build some trees. And the answer is absolutely. You can build flowers, huge trees, smaller trees, bushes, and fake mountains, snow-covered trees. That's just the scenic part. You can also build housing stuff, roofs, walls, floors, carpets, chairs, buckets, beds, sofas, clothes racks, anything you can build inside of your estate. You can build the same or similar things outside, all except the huge ass intact houses. The catch, your employee won't be able to use them. Your employee won't be able to use the amenities that you built outside of your estate. Can you actually interact with the furniture you built? Some, yes. You can sit on certain chairs and you can actually sleep in the bed. They have like built-in actions for your little figures. And for example, if you invite your friends to actually come here, you can actually see them sleeping, and you can sometimes watch your employees sleep as well, if that's what you like. And for the ones that you can interact, you can always hide things beneath it that can to make it actually interactable. I do that a lot for my estate, and you can see that a lot in my blueprints as well, in the blueprints that I'm using from someone else. If anyone could build a bridge, wouldn't the multiplayer world look like chaos? Way ahead of you, the game actually thought of that. You cannot build in the multiplayer world at all. When you enter the multiplayer world, your build function is disabled. Plus, some areas even disable your martial art and building abilities in your single player mode. So you'll have to solve puzzles the old-fashioned way, with a bit of patience and maybe a little pain. And no, you cannot build near government offices or the highly respected places. Basically, no chaos, no flying mansions above the city hall, no bridge spam. Are houses shareable across accounts? Well, not directly, but there are workarounds. So you can invite your alt account to move in and share your entire estate with up to 4 accounts or real friends. Or you can send your blueprints via DM, or you can upload it so everybody can use it. So they can rebuild everything in the exact same spot with one click, or change the spot if you're feeling funky. The catch though, you can only do one building complex at a time. So if you got a vineyard, a pottery factory, a hotel, 2 houses, a restaurant, and 10 employee homes, be ready to spend some time. And if your alt account doesn't reach the same level of things, like for example, if your main account has level 3 elderly home, but your alt account has only level 1 elderly home, they cannot use the blueprint at the moment. How are you even playing? The game is not out yet. Why is your resolution so low? So I'm playing the Chinese version, which has been out for almost a year, I think. The international version is coming out on the 14th, but no cross-server friends. That sucks. They offer pre-download, I think 2 days prior, so you can play on the day. I'm on an iPad Air 6, so that's also another thing that's for the Chinese server, that you can actually play on your mobile devices like your phone or tablets. So I would say the main optimization was okay, but you can imagine such a huge game will have some bugs, even with like super great optimization. That despairing house you saw, totally my fault. My mansion was insane. I mean, if you're just like building a mansion and then like add normal amount of things, they're super okay. But my mansion is so complex. Like there are so many furnitures in like one place. I even have lofts. Like it's insane. So like friends on phones sometimes fall through the floor. PC players are mostly fine. So you don't have the mobile options, I don't think. So you can only play on a PC. That's why I think you should be safe. There are definitely bugs, but I think you can save to bet that you're not gonna see most of the bugs that I mentioned in my videos because you're playing on your PC. So how do you visit someone else's house? Easy. You can team up for almost everything. There's one team leader and up to 9 other players. If you want to visit your friend Tom's house, make him the team leader and join his team. You can walk, teleport, or just have him stand in his living room or bedroom and summon you, depend on what kind of relationship that you have with your friend Tom. Or you can ask permission for visiting your friend's cloud village place. I think I addressed most of the questions that you guys have. A lot of those questions I saw it already answered you, but I think those are super valuable questions I think a lot of other people might want to know, so I just answered them here. And please keep the questions coming. I love talking about this game. I'm just obsessed with the game, and thank you so much for watching all of my videos and all of your very kind words. I read all the comments and try to answer all of them. And I've been loving it. I just love how you guys are so into this game from my home country and from my home provinces as well. My city was actually not super far from Kaifeng. That was really nice to see how many of you are really interested. And yeah, thank you so much again. And I hope to see your comments under my next video. Bye!